So you're hearing the little jazz in the background because the bruh is just finished dropping off one of the folks from the Mobile Ministry Forum strategy meeting, our Bright Lights Huddle. I'm currently driving through Los Angeles, leaving LAX, and it is a pretty neat time. It's been a long time since we did these. My name is Antoine Wright, and you are taking a look at the Mobile Ministry Videocast for the month of October 2015. Now, it's been a year since we did this, and a lot of folks have been asking, what's going on and what's happening, and let's go ahead and give some clarity because I got a few answers finally. So first things first, let's turn down the music. So it's not too loud. I know you're hearing that a little bit in the background, and I am driving about to hit the 405, but just finished having a great conversation with one of the folks from the Visual Story Network, and she was really asking the basic hard-hitting question: how do you know what mobile ministry really is? And so we talked everything about how do you define mobile and how do you define ministry, and then we said there's mobile, there's ministry, and then there are these responses to life and culture that have more responses than just go give them a Bible, or just do a missions evangelism type affair. And so I'm really excited for that conversation because it kind of gave me direction as to where I'm going to be sitting for in a bucket and where Mobile Ministry Magazine gets to kind of go from here. So Mobile Ministry Magazine started in 2004 out of a need to help pastors better understand the implications of mobile and technology. It was a magazine. It's kind of evolved into that and evolved a little bit more and then evolved out of it. And now Mobile Ministry Magazine is just there. There are ministries that are doing a crazy good job of helping you understand what mobile is, and there are even a few that aren't just building apps. It's not just about building apps and services, and it's really more or less about how do I connect people to the God that matters. And so this consultation, while it was filled with folks that really concentrate more on the missions and evangelism, and it's part of a bigger puzzle. MobileMinistryForum.org, as a matter of fact. Make sure you go there, check it out. But then you have other folks that are doing things in and around mobile. For example, I've been on the Theotech podcast, theotech.com, theotek.com, with a couple of pastors and a product evangelist for Bible software. And we talk about how technology works with the church, and more often than not, the pastoral solution might be a Bible app, but the layman or the congregant solution is actually Bible. And so and it's how do you interact or interface with that Bible. Now I'm about to get ready on the highway, hence the pauses here. So I really talking about this, and Mobile Ministry Magazine kind of has to become, if it's going to stay under Antoine Wright's umbrella, then it's going to have to become something of a Sherpa. It's going to have to help assist organizations who are interested in doing mobile. I have to, or at least I think I have to. I think I just made the wrong turn too, because I don't see the highway that I'm supposed to be looking for. So let me go ahead and make a quick U-turn, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you how mobile in ministry is going to kind of evolve from here. You got to be an advisor to several things, or several types of things. And so I've got a body of knowledge that may help many of you understand the impact of mobile, or at least understand where mobile is going. And I'd rather help you get there and then point you to the partner organizations who do an incredible job of making sure that you put it through. And so that's what we're going to do. Mobile Ministry Magazine is just going to point you to what matters, and at least until the forum becomes an entity in and of itself, or Antoine graduates and stops becoming what one brother called the grandpa of this movement, I'm gonna be okay with the idea of helping you get there, helping your organization get there, because you got to use these devices in order to, in some way, shape, or form, to help folks get there. And that could be as simple as helping parents talk about boundaries. How many of you guys have kids, and they're not going to share their passwords with you, well, their content with you, but you do need to have their passwords. And what about those of you who have workplace issues? I've got to be on call all the time. I've got to be mindful of my boss's request. Well, if that's the case, then mobile ministry matters in different ways to you. And so I want to help those organizations get there, because I've done a lot of work there, and rather than doing your work for you, I'd rather just help you get there, and that's why I do these videos. Now we're 7 minutes in. I usually do these and stick to 7 minutes, so let me go ahead and cut to the chase, because I need to concentrate. I am riding on the 405 LA freeway, and frankly speaking, I need to keep my attention there, not towards you all. First off, mobileministryforum.org. Look, if you're interested in mobile technology and ministry, please go there. Now, I'm more than happy to talk with you on Twitter at MobileMenMag, but if you look at that hashtag MobMin, MOBMIN, you're going to see a few folks that are conversing around the world, that are conversing and sharing data on these subjects. Now, you might be interested in mobile ministry, but you're actually looking for an application, or you need some help with project management and strategy. Talk to the Mobile Ministry Forum. That's their bucket. That's what they help you get to. Now, some of that might end up getting you to my, bucket, and I'd be more than happy to help you. But listen, reach out to me through there. It's better that way. Other parts, you got, Bible apps out the wazoo. Right now, you've got YouVersion's Bible.com being used on millions. I'm talking about tens of millions of devices every day. So if you're a ministry, stop trying to build a content management system, but use one that's out there. Use, YouVersion or Olive Tree or Faith Life, in order to get that out. Stop as a pastor. Don't be so focused on they need the Greek and Hebrew that you lose that they need the relationship. Okay. Lastly, I really want to give props to David Fizor, who's allowed me to play with his application for iOS devices called Verse 3. It's a Bible notes app. It starts with the notes, and then it integrates the scriptures in there. And all right, so those of you who like really pretty graphic-y things, you might have some complaints about the graphics, but you can't complain about the interface. It works so well. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I encourage all of you to go ahead, try David's app once it hits the App Store. He did say that it's been published and it's out there. Now, as for me and the cars that I'm driving around, I really want to say thank you to all of you, because I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't even know if these videos will continue, but maybe this is the best way to go forward. I'll be setting up some workflows on If This Then That and a few other places, so I can make best use of pictures, images, and videos that are being done for this mobile ministry magazine. But there's a lot of information on the site. I have some beta product out there that is worth using for you. There's a mobile ministry analysis tool out there. So if you're thinking about doing a project for mobile ministry, or you've done one and you want to try to assess whether it's good or bad, go use the tool. I'll send you a report a few days after you submit it. Be more than happy, to let you see what it is that you actually have on deck. There are presentations out the wazoo. There's actually a mobile ministry methodology, so you can actually begin the hard thought of really, is mobile ministry a thing? Is it a thing? Not, can it be a thing? But is it a thing? What's the empirical discussion in there? And if we can get that, then we can get to a lot of things. So go, please, mobileministrymagazine.com. Go get that stuff. I got to get back to driving. I'm really on vacation right now. So because I'm vacationing, I don't really want to be doing much more work. So Many blessings to all of you. DJ Wang for Social Media Church. I am connecting with him later today, so you might actually see me on another video before the day is out, and I'm more than happy to talk with you for any comments from that. Or you can see the old video that we did some years ago. So that being all said, 10 minutes in, many blessings to all of you. Thank you for a decade and a year, 11 years of supporting Mobile Ministry Magazine in whatever way, shape, or form that you have. This has been a hard endeavor, but I think now I understand my place in God's story here. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And a brother's driving, so thank you for your prayers too. Peace.